Welcome to Courage, Wisdom, Power, and yes, we are still here. We were immersed in TikTok for one time.
Good job,
This is a
us.
Christian gaming podcast. Where our mission statement is to have the courage to stand up for the faith, the wisdom to speak God's word, and the power to live for the Lord in everything we do. And just by listening, you are furthering that goal we set out to reach. I'm Christian Martin.
And I'm Henry Nightingale.
I don't care. This season is the final theme season before a total shift in how we do things. And the theme is season 1 remake. You're supposed to say remake.
Remake. Fine. I'll fix the doc that they'll never see, but I'll fix it.
Good. They don't need to see.
Okay.
Where we are taking on topics we did in the beginning of the show, but with wiser minds and humbler hearts. Apparently.
Trying.
Thank you for listening. This is a remake of our episode on Christian games. Only this time, we're not making a joke of it. You sure about that?
Okay, there are ones we will be making a joke of.
We will be looking at the genuine spiritual impact that could be done. But first, Henry.
Yeah, I've been playing two games. I will only be talking...
Three.
2.5, because I played half of that other game. Yeah. Get it? Okay.
I hate it.
Sorry. I played 2 games, mainly on my own, and one of them I'm not going to talk about, and then the other one I'm going to go really, really deep in. Now, the one that I'm not going to talk about is one that people want me to talk about. That's Hollow Knight. Because Christian was playing Silksong, because everyone else was playing Silksong, I realized I never finished Hollow Knight, and I should probably take the time to do that. And I'm like 20 hours into it right now. It's great. It's awesome. I love it. And first of all, I don't think I've seen enough to like speak spiritually on it, but also I think all I can really say is Hollow Knight is really good. You should play it. I don't think anything I'll say will be a unique, and like everything is just going to be an over explanation of me saying Hollow Knight's really good. You should play it. So
and then the script says instead Christian will murder me after that.
Yeah, because I played Kingdom Hearts. That's why you're gonna murder me. So yeah, instead of talking about Hollow Knight, I'm gonna talk about Kingdom Hearts.
He's gonna pretend he finished it. I'm gonna call him out.
Oh, I'm not gonna pretend.
He's just not good enough to finish the game.
Exactly.
He's playing on PS2. Oh wait, no.
PS4. So I'm playing Kingdom Hearts.
I forgot the first game is on that disc. What is all on that disc? The entire series?
The entire series except for 3 and the rhythm game that came out after 3.
Bro, you can play Dream Drop Distance, bro?
Yes, I can play Dream Drop Distance. So I played Kingdom Hearts for the first time. And how I'm going to play through the series is I'm going to play like one game in the series each month. Because I really want to take my time with these games. And they're really not super long. They're like 20, 30 hours each. And there's a few I'll be skipping. I'll be skipping the DS ones because I've played 358 by 2 days. And I do not want to play Recoded. And also I've been told I don't need to play Recoded. So I'll be skipping those. But for now, I played Kingdom Hearts 1. First time ever. And I'm going to start with the verse for this one because I think the spiritual impact of it's going to be...
How long did it take you to finish the game?
Like 24 hours. Starting with the verse this time, not sticking to the formula because I just have spiritual things to say all through it. I'm not going to do like a rundown of the game or anything. Like it's Kingdom Hearts. It's kind of hard to do that, but I'm going...
You gotta explain the lore, bro.
Well, the thing about Kingdom Hearts 1 is it's not crazy about the lore in the first one. Like, that doesn't come in until Chain of Memories and on. The first one's kind of, like, light about things, and it's, like, stuff you already probably understand. Like, what is light? What is dark? What is a heart? Like, that kind of thing.
That water cutscene at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, that weird, like, music video thing. Yeah.
That the water one where he's like in the water.
Yeah, that simple and clean is the waiting. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cringe.
It is cringe. It's really cringe. It's so weird. It makes me feel weird.
I was watching like this PS2 like HDMI upscaler video, and they played that cutscene like 5 times, and I was like, bro, why?
They
like,
thought it was heat.
I was like, why are you showing a pre-rendered cutscene with an HDMI cable? Like enhancement, like I don't want to see this anyway. And also FMVs don't get enhanced by upscalers.
It's because it was heat.
They AI upscale the cutscene for the PS4 version.
They did?
No, did they?
I have no idea. Maybe they did that for Crisis Core, so maybe they did No, because this is just a port of the PS3 version. So maybe it's whatever they did to upscale it for that.
Let me look it up.
Yeah. It's still weird. Yeah. If you need an exact name of this version, it's wait, let me get the name right. It's so dumb.
1.5 remix.
Yeah, 1.5, that's it. Or Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. That's another name that I can go by.
Pre-rendered cutscenes retain their original low-resolution 4.3 aspect ratio,
Yeah.
resulting in stretched and blurred footage on modern HD displays.
Oh yeah. Oh
Did
yeah.
they stretch it? Oh, it did?
They did
That's
stretch
horrible.
it.
Why?
I don't know. I do
Why not
not
just
know.
put it in 4x3?
I do not know. So.
Yeah, and they're rendered at 320 by 352.
It's weird. It's a weird scene.
But you're telling me that you play Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 remix.
I played Final. I played Final Mix, which is just Kingdom Hearts 1. The 1.5 remix is the full package of Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep, and I think just the cutscenes of 358x2. Yeah, just the cutscenes of 358x2, not the actual game. Which some people say is better because 358x2 is a slog to play, which I know.
You had it.
Yeah, I got pretty far into it, and yeah, it feels depressing to play, which unintentionally works for what the story is, but it's still, it feels like a job.
Also, the only other difference is it's 60 FPS.
Oh yeah. Like I will say, like for a PS2 game, it looks really, really good. Like
that's because they're running it at upscaled resolutions.
And I mean, like even just the models, like the character models.
And there's just not used to playing a console that's powerful.
No, because it's the same character models as the original PS2 version. It's the same like settings. It's the same textures, just upscaled, and it looks like the models themselves look incredible. Like the game itself does still look very, very good. And I'm going to start with the verse before I dig into stuff. My verse for this, after a lot of digging and a lot of like actually like trying to decide on one verse that could encapsulate the whole thing so I don't barrage you with a bunch of things, because I did a lot for this. Isaiah 9:2. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who dwelt in the land of deep darkness, on them has light shone. So, Kingdom Hearts 1 is like the least deep of the Kingdom Hearts games, which is not saying much. It still wrestles with a lot of things all at once. The main themes that I saw the most were what is a heart, what is light and darkness, what is purpose, what is home. Those are all big things that kept sticking out. And like those could all be things that I could dig into, but what I want to specifically dig into right now is how they all culminate together into one thing. So first of all, if you don't know what Kingdom Hearts is, I gotta make it more of a habit to explain what the games are that we talk about instead of just assuming you guys know what they are. Kingdom Hearts is a game produced by Disney and Square Enix, because in Japan, for a while there, Disney and Square Enix shared an office building, and Tetsuya Nomura ended up in an elevator with the Disney executive, and he was like, hey, by the way, I've had this like dream idea. What if we made a Disney Final Fantasy game? And the executive was like, I guess. Like, make a good enough pitch. And he did, and it happened. And you play as a guy named Sora, who gets like pulled from his home and told that he has this new purpose of being the Keyblade Master, which the Keyblade Master is destined to shut away darkness forever and like lock it away. And it's like really realistic in the way that Sora responds to it. He doesn't just jump at it. Like, he does not want to be there. He knows that this is a very important purpose that he needs to like take on, but he is like terrified and always thinking about home because he just wants to be home again. And Goofy and Donald, which are your party members, by the way, your party members are Goofy and Donald. It's just Goofy and Donald. Nothing special about them. Just they are Goofy and Donald. Like they're given Final Fantasy classes, like Donald's a mage and Goofy's a tank, I think.
What?
He has a shield. That's his weapon. He has a shield. And that's it. Just a shield that he just bashes at people. They are just Donald and Goofy. And to Sora, they are not enough. They are not home. They are just these random guys that are also here. And so through the game, he's learning, like, how important his purpose is. And, like, learning, like, home can be here. And he is on the run trying to seal darkness while also trying to find his friends who are also taken away. Riku and Kairi. And along the way, you go from Disney World to Disney World to Disney World. And also you see Final Fantasy characters because why not? Cloud's in the Olympian Coliseum for some reason.
I think Cloud's like a teenage piece of crap.
No, he is looking for Aerith. And he's looking for Aerith and Sephiroth because their world was destroyed. That's the big, like, thing. The reason the Final Fantasy characters are just floating around is because their world was destroyed. Same with, what was it? Like the, what's it called? The Disney Saturday morning cartoons, like their world was destroyed. And then the world of Pinocchio was destroyed too. And so these characters are just floating around in different places. Oh, and the world of the 101 Dalmatians. So
what the heck is a game, dude?
So, like, because all their worlds were destroyed, they're all just, like, floating around, like, trying to figure out their new purpose and, like, trying to figure out what they can do to, like, help everyone else now.
I do know about the town thing.
Traverse Town? Yeah.
I do know about that.
Traverse Town is, like, the world in between worlds where everyone who's, like, lost just all end up. So, like, Aerith's there, Yuffie's there. Frickin' Yuffie, dude. Which, it's Aerith, played by Mandy Moore, which is super random. And then there's, what was it? Squall Leonhart, which he just goes by Leon now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. If Squall wasn't edgy enough, he's Leon now. And, like, Yuffie calls him Squall at one point, and he's just like, no. It's Leon. And he's also played by a pretty famous actor. They're all, like, they got an all-star cast. The main villain of the game that doesn't show up until literally the final dungeon is played by Billy Zane. That was it. He's played by Billy Zane. It's super random. And Sora's Haley Joel Osment, the kid from Sixth Sense. Still is to this day. Same actor.
So did the Final Fantasy characters have a world called Hollow Bastion?
No, Hollow Bastion's like this. Hollow Bastion is like the headquarters for the Keyblade Masters, and then also the villain of the game, Ansem. And also it becomes the headquarters of all the Disney villains because all the Disney villains are working together in this one. Like, that's your main antagonist you're fighting is, what is it? Maleficent, Jafar, Hades, Oogie Boogie, the guy from Tarzan, like the hunter guy, the Queen of Hearts, Ursula, and I feel like there was another one, but I can't think of what it is. It's weird. It's really weird. But the Final Fantasy characters are from, like, the Final Fantasy 7 characters are from Midgar. The Final Fantasy 8 characters are from the world of Final Fantasy 8. Like, it's not just, like, they all come from, like, this one magic Final Fantasy world. They are from their own separate worlds. And
Do you want to know the description of Cloud in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Cloud appears in both Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. In the original, he is sporting an exceedingly edgy design while talking about the darkness in his heart.
Oh, yeah. Sephiroth also shows up at one point as a secret boss. But, yeah, you can go back to the Olympian Coliseum, like, after finishing the actual level there. And when you do, you can, like, compete in tournaments, and the end of each tournament is a secret boss. So the end of one of them is you fight Yuffie and Leon, and then the end of another one you fight a Titan, like from Hercules. Another one you fight Hades, and then you fight Sephiroth.
Sephiroth evil in this one?
What do you think?
No.
No, definitely not. Oh, wait, that reminds me. So, want to know what you want to know what made Ansem evil?
What?
He read some books.
No.
He read.
Is that the villain that's not actually bad?
No, he is bad. It's complicated. It gets complicated in the other games. Technically, Ansem is just like manipulating the body of a Keyblade master who is not bad.
You want to hear something stupid?
Yeah.
Tifa appears rather suddenly and randomly in Kingdom Hearts 2 when Mickey Mouse is delivering revelations about the antagonist.
Yep.
She just flips around furniture until she eventually finds Cloud and gives a dramatic monologue about their destined battle.
Yep.
She is never seen again.
Uh-huh. Yes, she is. Yeah, it's weird. The inclusion of the Final Fantasy characters is weird. It's really, really weird.
Zack appears briefly in Coliseum World of Birth by Sleep.
Yes, he does. Want to know why? Because Birth by Sleep's the PSP game. Yeah. It's weird. It's really weird. Oh, and then... Yeah. And then Dream Drop Distance has the characters from The World Ends With You. That's not even Final Fantasy. They just have the characters from World Ends With You. It's super weird. I just think it's dumb that Yuffie gets so much attention, bro. Uh-huh. It is weird. She's just always there, which it's freaking Yuffie. Like, I don't like Yuffie. I don't like Yuffie. Yeah, it's weird. Also, the reveal of so the thing with King Mickey specifically is like they build up. They just call him the king throughout Kingdom Hearts 1. You never see Mickey until the very, very end of the game when they're like, "It's the king." And then he like pops out of the darkness and you see the ears and it's like, whoa, it's Mickey all along. And like they're like making it like seem like it's this big reveal when it's like, no, we knew it was gonna be Mickey. Like we knew, we done knew. Like that's not a surprise. It was weird. It was really weird. But after all those gripes, all those weird story things, there is like a spiritual significance to the story that they're telling. First of all, something that I had to figure out is what is the biblical definition of darkness, light, and the heart. And I actually did learn things from this because I thought I already knew what these things were, but then I came to the actual descriptions. And with darkness specifically, this like really opened my eyes to a whole lot of things. Clyde was talking about how edgy he is. Yeah. So when you think of darkness in scripture, like the go-to thought is, darkness is just bad things. It's just evil. Like Cloud's edgy heart. Like Cloud's edgy heart. They don't understand. Darkness is not evil. It leads to evil. Darkness specifically, culturally, at the time, is chaos. It is blindness. It is not knowing. So darkness is not evil. Darkness is confusion. And that's why it says things like, in the darkness they hated the light. Well, those who loved darkness hated the light is because like they loved the chaos, they loved the confusion, and they hated light, which light is order. Light is you can see. Light is you can see the truth. Like Cloud's edgy heart.
How much is Cloud in the game?
Just in the Coliseum. You fight him once and then he just doesn't appear again. Yeah. Like Hades hires him as a mercenary to take on Hercules, but he never gets that far. Yeah.
What do you mean he never gets that far?
Because you beat him in the Coliseum and then you beat the backup plan, Cerberus. So, yeah, he never gets that far. Also,
then Cloud talks about his edgy heart.
His edgy heart. Also, for some reason, Hercules in this game is played by what's his name? Sam from the Lord of the Rings. I don't know. I don't like. He has like 2 lines. He has like 2 lines, and it's.
What about his edgy heart?
What about his edgy heart? Hercules
No,
doesn't
sorry,
have an
I
edgy
just
heart,
think
bro.
it's hilarious that that's what they said in the Game Rant article I was reading.
His edgy
Cloud's
heart.
edgy heart.
Cloud's edgy heart. Darkness is confusion and chaos. One way that shows up in us nowadays is anxiety, because anxiety is like confusion and chaos. It is everything being thrown at you at once and you don't know how to deal with it. And I have, like, confession time, like, I have pretty bad anxiety, and I've acted like it's not there for years. There was a time where I did, like, actually, like, show people I have it, and I actually acknowledged it. But for, like, a really, really, really long time, like, years, I was saying, like, ow, I'm not dealing with that anymore. That's all gone. Oh, it's all gone. It's okay. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's actually been screwing with things a lot for the last few years because, you know, when you ignore something like that, it gives it room to do whatever it wants. So it's been screwing with me for a really long time. And playing this while also coming to that revelation really opened my eyes to what the gospel's goal is in my life, or at least one of the goals in my life. As I said in the verse, the people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. That is a prophecy. That is in the midst of a prophecy about Jesus coming. It's a very famous prophecy. It's one of the most accurate ones. It's the one where it says he hung on a tree, his bones would not be broken. And in the midst of that, he says, the people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who dwelt in a land of deep darkness, on them light has shone, saying, the people who were in chaos, the people who were confused, the people who were lost will see the truth. Like, they will see the truth. They will see order again. And I really, really, like, felt that. Like, once that was, like, pointed out to me, like, it really, like, I really felt that, like, through Christ, order is brought. Through Christ, I know that there is order. I know that there is truth. I'm not just wandering around in the dark anymore. I'm not just, like, wandering around in the dark hoping that something sticks. Through the power of the gospel, like, I can see that there is a truth. I can see that there is an order to things. I can see that I don't need to worry so much. I don't need to freak out so much, because all I need to do is remind myself everything is in control. Everything is in control. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts really reached to me because it spoke on those exact things of, like, darkness being confusion and disorder and chaos. And well, it didn't nail everything really well. Like, at the end of the game, it says, like, hearts come from goodness. That's not true. Hearts are deceitful above all things. But
Really? The real thing is
Cloud's edgy. Which Ansem says at one point in, like, his villain monologue. He's like, what I'm searching for is the world that creates all worlds, the Kingdom Hearts. And he's like, this is the origin place of all hearts, where they are born in darkness. And I'm like sitting here like, he's out of line, but, like, he's right. Like, our hearts are born in darkness. And then, like, at the end of that fight, Sora's like, no, the darkness is not what's in Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is light. Basically saying, like, oh, hearts actually come from goodness. Hearts come from lights. That's not true. That's not.
Dude, let him cook, dude.
He's not cooking. He's not cook. Ansem was cooking here. Ansem was cooking. Anyways, yeah. The darkness, confused, and the light was promised and brought order and truth to everything. Yeah. So yeah, that's my reading of Kingdom Hearts. I really enjoyed this. As I said, as Christian said earlier, I did not actually finish it. The final boss is brutal, and I was crashing out so hard, and I did not want to do that, and it wasn't even fun. I could feel deep in my soul that this was going to be one of those boss fights where I'm going to finish it, and it's not going to be satisfying, and I'm just going to feel awful about myself. And so I just ended up watching the ending on YouTube.
Why would you feel awful about yourself?
You know those kind of boss fights where like you like hit a wall a million times, and then when you're finally done, you're like, I don't feel like satisfied or anything. That just felt like a waste of time. Like those kind of boss fights. I didn't want to do that. And so I just watched it on YouTube, and you know what? I had a great experience doing that.
Just like Crisis Core, I had a great experience.
Just like Crisis Core. Oh, you guys aren't ready. Yeah. So yeah, that's
you guys aren't ready for Crisis.
You guys are not ready for the Crisis Core. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. Okay.
Freaking stuck.
Don't spoil it. Okay. Are you ready to move on to the next segment?
Perhaps.
Okay.
Because no one cares about what I played.
We do. We do care about the half of the game you played.
That's all I played?
Did you play something else?
No.
Yeah, exactly. Tell us about A Way Out.
So, prison. Getting a way out.
So.
No, but it's like
prison.
I don't remember why we bought it. Like, wasn't it on sale or something?
I think it was on sale. And it was over Christmas break, too. No, it was even further back than that. It was when I had my, like, crappy card. We started A Way Out before I left for NBI.
Doesn't seem like it was that long ago we started that.
It is, because I remember I was still over at the parsonage, and I still had my old graphics card.
What, your 560? What was it?
550 Ti, yeah.
Yeah, dude, he had a 550 Ti, dude, a beast.
It was awful. It was so awful.
Absolute beast. Mm-hmm. Do you want to tell anyone what we did with that card?
We kick flipped it.
A lot.
We bought me a new card, and then we kick flipped it. That was fun, because nobody's buying a 550. I'm sorry, nobody's buying that. Yeah.
No, it broke.
Yeah.
It was broken already.
Because we kick flipped it.
No, it was before we kick flipped it. It was already broke.
Yeah, because we smashed it on the concrete.
No, it was literally broken before we did anything. Remember, it wasn't working.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's why we stopped. That's why we stopped using it, because it stopped working. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I forced you to buy 1060.
Yeah, and then we are selling that now. Right after buying it.
You used it for like 5 days and then never.
Yep. That's pretty much it. Yeah, because we got it over spring break, I think.
Yep.
No. Yeah.
Because
No.
I showed you the wonderful world of Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. Was it spring break or Christmas break? It was one of the breaks.
It was not cold when we picked up your card.
Okay. It was spring break then. Yeah. Yeah, because it's when we were playing Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, A Way Out. Prison, as you said.
Oh, yeah. Prison. It's
Prison.
a horrible place. And there's a way out.
And there's a way out. So A Way Out is a game from 2018.
It's made by Hazelight Studios.
Made by Hazelight Studios. And this is the one game Hazelight makes. Like, Hazelight makes one type of game over and over and over again. You could play any Hazelight game, and, like, that is...
I will say, this is the first game I've ever played that was, like, a 5 out of 10. Until, like...
The 2 hour mark. Yeah, the 2 or 3 hour mark, yeah. Why is that? Explain that.
Well, because the prison's, like... They just don't expand on any mechanics, and they only introduce mechanics, like, for 1 second, and then they're done.
Mm-hmm. So basically, there's, like, a 2 to 3 hour long tutorial.
Yeah, it's kind of lame.
Yeah. You're only in prison for, like, less than half of the game. Yeah.
You're in prison for, like, an hour.
You're in prison for, like, an hour, yeah. But as soon as you're out of prison, As soon as you're out of prison, it's a
It's a
vibe.
run through the wilderness and it's boring.
You get to run through the wilderness and it's boring. But then
But then, yeah,
everything opens up.
not really. Actually, though, it doesn't open up.
Yeah, it doesn't not like open world opens up, like mechanics wise opens up. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird to talk about this game because I don't know exactly how to talk about it. Because like Hazelight makes this one type of game, but it's a very unique type of game. It is
The co-op game.
it's a co-op first game. It is a game that is uniquely and exclusively co-op. Like you cannot play a Hazelight game alone. Every single Hazelight game is exclusively co-op. And it's weird. It's really weird at first.
But it makes sense.
It makes sense. It really works. Like it doesn't feel forced. Like they actually
No, it doesn't. It's like
Mhm.
both characters are designed in a meaningful way.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
it like separates.
Mhm. And like the gameplay is very very light. Like the actual game is like it's not very rich or deep at all.
Whoa!
Like it is very
Can't say that.
you can't say that. It's very like mini game esque. Like there is a shooting.
It gets deep, bro.
It gets deep, bro. Like there's
When we get to the house, bro.
when he gets
It got
the farmhouse, yeah. But there's like a shooting segment, like late game, like the final segment of the game. You have a gun, and it's like the lowest quality shooting. Like it's the most basic shooting minigame. And it's just
Don't call it out like that.
it's just a bunch of those, just a bunch of
No,
like
we were playing, and I go, bro, I just realized something. This is like 2 days ago. I went, bro, I just realized something. This is just a really bad third-person shooter right now.
yeah. So it has all these like little mini games sprinkled about, but they all go together into like one whole package. The game's only like 6 or 7 hours, but
We made it longer.
we made it longer because we wanted to interact with everything. Which you know you should, if you ever play it, like you should interact with everything. There's like a lot of
Dude, we got to do dishes for the people we tied up.
yeah, we did dishes for him. My wife was having birth, but I wanted to play Connect 4 instead.
That happened. That actually happened.
That did actually happen. That was weird. That was really weird. But yeah,
You liked it.
I did like it. I did. It was really fun. All the little side things are great. Like those two chill guys playing baseball.
Yeah, dude. There's these two guys playing baseball.
Uh-huh.
They're just like the chillest dude. They were just chill dudes. They were just like, you'd be like, hey, can I try? And they'd be like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sure,
sure.
man. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, man.
Yeah, sure.
No
man.
problem.
No problem. And then you give it back and they're like, "Oh yeah, thank you, man." Like so
Dude,
chill.
it was crazy.
It was so weird. Cuz it was like in the ghetto.
Yeah,
Like
he was in a ghetto like trailer park area.
uh-huh.
And everyone was jerks, and then the guys were just like, yeah, sure, man. Yeah. No problem."
Yeah. Yeah. One of the guys is hitting on your wife. Another guy is like super
Mechanic
drunk.
dude that's literally hitting on your wife.
Yeah,
He's like,
mechanic
"I don't know,
dude.
man."
Yeah.
He's literally like, I don't know, man.
I
Hitting
don't
on your wife.
know.
Pretty much what he said.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like, "Hey man, your wife's hot. Like what can I do?"
And then I go, and then because that's my character, and I went, yeah, I'm gonna kick. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
Whatever.
Whatever, man. Yeah. So yeah, what's the story of this game? What's the story?
So two guys are in prison because something, it's not disclosed yet. Two
Yeah.
guys are in prison, and they hate this one guy. They both hate the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much how the game starts. Like,
Yeah.
that's all you know. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna act like the story is great,
It's really not.
but it's good. I mean, it's a good. Just because the story's not like deep doesn't mean it's not good.
It's
Like,
like as deep as a dad movie, and I
but, like,
love
no,
me a
I'm
good dad
saying,
movie.
Like, it's one of those things though. The story didn't have to be deep to be good. Like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like it still carried the game. Like I mean, it was a good story. It wasn't deep, but
Mm-hmm.
it was deep for a co-op game. I mean, it was
Yeah.
good.
You know.
It got a lot. It did never branch off or anything. I mean, like it was
Mm-hmm.
always one thing to the next. There
Yeah.
was no like. There's always climax after climax after climax,
Yeah.
which is normal for a movie
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Yeah. Like it's like one of my
I mean, it's
mm,
normal for a dad movie from the '80s.
yeah, one of my favorite movies of all time is the most dad movie of dad movies, and everyone loves to hate on it, but I love it. Armageddon, bro. Great movie. Great
Freaking
movie.
Die Hard, bro.
Freaking Die Hard, bro. No, Die Hard's actually actually good, but like Armageddon, it's not. But I love Armageddon. I think it's an awesome movie. Um, you know,
You're also like Cloverfield, so
that's fair.
tells you something.
That,
Tells you something about him.
that's fair. That's fair.
I own all the Cloverfield universe movies.
I've never watched the third one, nor do I ever want to because I've heard it's awful. Um,
I know all the Cloverfield universe movies.
I own all the Cloverfield universe movies.
There's one day he was like pulling out all of them, and he goes, "Yeah, that's me, guys.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I own all of them."
I own all of them. All three of them. But yeah, Armageddon's a great movie. Have you seen Armageddon, Christian? Great movie. You got-
Haters over here wondering why he has such bad anxiety. It's because I treat him like that.
Nah, bro. For real though, next time you're over, we're watching Armageddon. We're doing it. It's happening.
No, dude, we're watching. We have to watch Advent Children.
We gotta watch Advent Children. No, it was Spirits Within because we haven't finished Final Fantasy VII.
Side note: I wish you were back so we could go watch the Tobey Maguire movies in theater.
Are they in theaters right now?
Yes,
Oh
they're
my
coming.
goodness.
I think it's next week.
Ah, no! Dang it! That would have been so fun. Wait, I'll be back the 10th. I'll be back the 10th. So if they're still in theaters, we could.
We're going.
I want to go see so many movies while I'm back because there's like a bunch of movies coming out that.
Except, did you forget AMC's closed in Pekin?
Shoot! I forgot.
We gotta go to Peoria.
Frick!
I did forget until just now. So
We got to go to Peoria or Sunnyland or
Sunnyland sucks.
Sunnyland does suck. Or the tiny little Morton Theater, bro.
Not going there.
That one's gross. That one's gross.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not going.
Yeah. I'm willing to go all the way out to Northwoods. I'm willing. I'm very willing.
Where's that one?
Yeah.
We should go to the one in Bloomington.
There's. Oh yeah, I've heard that one's good.
They got reclining seats.
Yeah, my girlfriend's sister worked there for a while. Yeah, that one's good. I've heard. Yeah. Anyways, the story's not really super deep except for the end. Spoilers. Spoilers from this point on. Spoiler. Which
No!
genuinely, like if you want to play this game, do not listen to this endpoint because it's so much better if you do not know the ending. I knew the ending ahead of time, and it was not as fun. Christian did not know the ending. So do yourself a favor if you have any interest in playing A Way Out. I'll just give like the final review right now. A Way Out is very good. If you have a friend to play it with, it goes on sale all the time. Buy it for each other and play it. Do not listen to the spoiler part. Okay, good. Okay, so Leo's ending is canon.
We didn't even talk about, we didn't talk about all the plot points yet.
We don't need to talk about all the plot points. It's all just like means to an end. Like it's not.
Basically, you go and end up killing this guy that killed your brother.
Yeah.
Or your something else. What did you do to?
He killed Vincent's brother, and then he just betrayed Leo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He ran Leo over with a car. Yeah, that's what he did.
He ran Leo over. Yeah, that was it.
At the end of the game, you're like, "What did he do to Leo again?" And I go, "Bro, ran me." And you went, "Oh." Like that wasn't that big a deal.
Look, man, he killed my brother. Look, man.
He ran me over with a car.
He killed my brother.
He killed my brother. I don't care about your freaking brother, bro. He was never named.
No, he was. I just forgot it. No, I was dying laughing when they showed like the scene of the brother dying, and like he's got a massive bullet wound in his skull, and
Bro, he's not dead.
Vincent's like, somebody call an ambulance. Like, bro,
He's dead.
he is very dead. Like, he's just like, somebody call a freaking ambulance. And it's like, there is a giant bullet hole in his skull. I don't think he's gonna make it, sir. Like, I do not think he's gonna be okay. I think he's already dead.
No, he was dead. He was like, woo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got to crap on this game for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
The animations look like crap.
Dude, they look like action figures. It's bad. They look bad, dude. They look really, really bad. Yeah. But yeah, the ending is Vincent was actually lying the whole time. He was in prison undercover, so he could see Leo, and then Leo could take him to the bad guy. And so at the end of the game, Vincent turns on you, and like Vincent and Leo, the 2-player characters, have a duel, and it's crazy. It's like peak gaming right there. Like
Punch the crap out of each other. It's beautiful.
You shoot up each other, you punch the crap out of each other. It's great.
It literally turns into a PvP match. Like,
It does.
crappy mechanics.
And then depending on how well you do in all of that, you have a better chance of being the one who gets the ending at the end, because one of you dies. The ending is one of you dies. There are 2 endings, either Leo dies or Vincent dies. And it gives you a full ending for both of them. And I think
one of them sucks.
One of them sucks. Vincent's ending is bad. It is not deserved. It is a bad ending. Leo's ending is canon. That's the real stuff right there. Leo's ending is the real goody good.
You want to eat that up.
You want to eat that up. Because, like, I think, like, watching Vincent's, like, you can feel the tension of, like, oh, this isn't the right one. Like, from the moment he kills Leo and daps him up before he dies.
Yeah,
like,
he literally goes,
he's just like, hey, I know you're dying, but are we chill? Yeah, we chill. Dap up, dies, leaves. Like,
we chill like that, bro.
we chill like that. Yeah, we chill like that. It's so bad.
Oh, it's so freaking bad. Yeah, because it's like you knew that was the placeholder animation for like the note.
Yeah.
Because the other ending is literally like, oh, the note and like hand the letter to my wife.
Yeah, take this letter to my wife. Yeah, and it's
My wife.
It's like a whole lot more emotionally like resonant than, hey, we chill like that. And so spiritually, I think Leo's ending is also the better one, because Leo gets his second chance at life that he's asking for throughout the whole game. He gets that second chance to restart and leave his life as a criminal behind. And Vincent gets what he deserves. Vincent gets what Vincent is a jerk, and he gets what he's asking for. So I think Leo's is the most spiritually resonant in the overall messaging of redemption, because, yeah, Leo's actually asking for redemption. Vincent's just the worst.
Vincent's just the worst.
Vincent is just the worst. All right, so I got one more thing to say about A Way Out before we're done with this conversation.
No, we can't be done yet. We have to talk about A Way Out forever. It's so deep.
It's so deep. There's so much going on. Oh my goodness. But I gotta talk about a story complaint I got about the ending. Both of them. This is a complaint I have about both endings. I know Leo's ending is the better one, but like I have a complaint for both. Nobody had to die. That's my complaint. Literally nobody had to die.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Yeah. Nobody had to die. Like, a lot of people ask for the ending, for a third version of the ending, because there's still something about what we have that's not satisfying. That thing is, nobody had to die. Nobody had to die. There was no reason for anyone to die. Like, even if Leo has a better reason for killing off Vincent, like, still didn't need to happen. Like, there's no need for anybody to die in the ending. So that's my complaint. But do you have any final thoughts about A Way Out?
Good game.
Good game. Peak. Went from a 5 out of 10 to an 8 out of 10. Are you ever going to play the other Hazelight games?
Only if you want to.
Only if they go on sale. Look, man, I know A Way Out won Game of the Year 2020, but like...
It did?
Was it 2020? I think it was. Wait.
Bro, it came out in 2018.
No, not A Way Out. It Takes Two. It Takes Two. Wait, let me check this. Oh, 2021. It won Game of the Year 2021. Want to know what else was running for Game of the Year 2021? Just so you can see why people don't like that it won for 2021.
What?
Deathloop, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2, Resident Evil Village, and Ratchet & Clank A Rift Apart. And It Takes Two won. So...
Yay!
Yay! Game Awards.
That's what I was waiting for. That's what I'm talking about.
Game Awards are stupid. I watch them every year, but like they're stupid.
Henry, shut up. You love Game Awards.
Because it's so fun. Because it's so dumb. I love making fun of it. It's great. And I love being there. Shout out Jeff Keighley merch. There we go.
Oh, Jeff Keighley.
Oh, Jeff Keighley. The Jeff Keighley fan club merch. Oh, boy. I love that clip of Statler and Waldorf at the Game Awards where they just go, "Hey, look, there's Kojima. Did you know that he's friends with Jeff Keighley?" I don't know. Does Kojima know that he's friends with Jeff Keighley? Oh, ha, ha. I think that's hilarious because Jeff Keighley's like a golden retriever around Kojima. Yeah.
And it's weird.
It's really weird. It's really, really weird. Oh, my goodness. All right. On to the main subject of the episode. We ready?
No.
No? Are we ready now?
No, I'm not ready to learn about Wisdom Tree, bro.
Oh, we gotta talk about Wisdom Tree. Oh, yeah. Not a ton, but we're gonna talk about it.
I don't want to talk about Wisdom Tree, bro.
I read a book for a reason. So, today's topic is Christian games, which thankfully in the last 3 years between last time we did this episode and now, a lot of stuff has been happening in the gaming space, specifically from a Christian mindset, because we've seen this big boom of, we've seen 5 big booms. No,
boom! Boom!
I'm so tired. So we've seen this big boom in people respecting games as an art form, and because of that, Christians have come in to join the conversation on games as an art form and how, just like any other art, we can do faith stuff with it. And what we got wrong the last time is we just laughed at games. We just listed a bunch of Christian games and we're like, man, these are stupid. Look at how stupid these are. Oh man, how stupid. They wasted their time making these games. And yeah, a lot of them are pretty bad. We'll still talk about the stupid ones because there are stupid ones.
Noah's Ark 3D, bro.
We'll get to that. First thing I want to shout out is there is a...
We're going to shout out Noah's Ark 3D.
Yes, we are. But first thing I'm going to shout out is it's not a TED Talk, but there's this conference that the Rabbit Room puts on. It's called Hutchmoot. I forgot what that means, but it's a conference for faithful, creative type people. And they have a podcast where they put out bi-weekly the actual seminars that are had at the conferences. And there was one a few months back called What is a Christian Game? And it's a full hour and a half long seminar. It's really good. I really recommend listening to it. But some of the main takeaways that I got from it, there were a lot of things that I did not agree with that went over. So the main takeaways that I got from it summed up into a sentence: a game that intentionally points others to Christ and changes their lives for him. A game that intentionally reflects creation to point its beauty back to Christ, and a game that expects you to take the Christ mindset out of its circle. So the big thing that the guy talked about in the talk was this idea of the magic circle. So the magic circle is this idea that comes up in game design, in like board game design, in role-playing game design, in video game design, of when you're in the magic circle, there's different worlds that you're in. Like there's a different world you're in, which has a different culture and different rules. So like it's very similar to if you took a plane right now and went to like Japan or something. There would be completely different values and completely different rules that you have to follow that are just like social norms there. And just like that, when you exit the circle of the game, you get back to the culture of our world. You get back to the rules of our world. But in the game world, you have different rules. So like, for example, Among Us. So like,
No,
this is actually a really good example. So when you go into Among Us, there's completely different rules to how the world works. And if you're given imposter, your job is literally to lie about who you are and like hide your role. But then as soon as you exit that circle, like that's not what you're doing anymore. A good artistic game, what it will do when you go into that circle and come out is you come out with something and with an understanding about yourself, about others, about how the world works. Or like in the Christian way, you come out in what the guy in the talk said as more human. So like you come back from that world and that world's rules with an understanding of something that makes you more human or closer to God or closer to God's image for who you are. And so I just want, first thing, go through a bunch of Christian games, just like the top ones. I didn't like dig deep like last time. I'm just going over the top things that we need to get an understanding of where Christian games are right now and where they should be. So first thing we got, the first ever Christian games. Have you ever heard of this?
What is that one called? What is that NES game called?
Oh no, before that. The first ever Christian studio. Have you ever heard of Bible Bites?
Is it older than your dad?
A lot older than my dad. So Bible Bites are the creators of the first Christian games. They were made for the TRS-80 computer. And not only did they make games, which are listed here, but they use those games as examples for faith-based coding tutorial books. Like, they produce and still produce to this day, like they have an Unreal Engine one out right now. They produce coding manuals and like coding study guides that are faith-based to show you how to make faith-based programs and software and specifically faith-based games.
The heck does that work?
Well, it's teaching you coding, but then it's also like sprinkling in like spiritual knowledge too.
Did you know that Jesus loved you? Also, JavaScript.
That's probably what it's like, honestly.
No, you know what coding is like though. You took coding.
I do. I hated it. Jesus
Maybe
loves
this is
you.
the turnaround you need.
Jesus loves you. Also, have you ever heard of an if-then statement?
Have you ever, making a game?
Jesus loves you. Oh yeah. Also, do you want to download Unity real quick?
You want to download, Microsoft.net.
Yeah. Jesus loves you. Also, here's the hotkey for opening Visual Studio.
Yes, I've been waiting.
And so I don't know if anyone's actually using these books. I'm going to guess by the fact that they're still around and still making these books that someone's buying them and using them. So that's neat. But now we go on to the thing that you do want to hear about and you've been begging to hear about since we started this segment.
Noah's Ark 3D.
Not Noah's Ark 3D.
Noah's Ark 3D.
Wisdom Tree.
Noah's Ark 3D.
They did make Noah's Ark 3D. So.
And they were very good at their craft.
They were definitely very good at their craft. Absolutely. There was nothing wrong with anything they did, except let me pull up that quote that I sent you in the book that I used to research them, which shout out to Boss Fight Books. They have a book about Bible Adventures, it's pretty all right. It's not the greatest. There's some things in it that are just not super accurate. There's some things that it says that are not super accurate and not super forgiving. And there's some leanings it takes that aren't super great. But as a thing you can use for research and for understanding something, it is a very good resource. Wisdom Tree made bad games, and that wasn't because they just were Christians who wanted to make games and they were just bad at it. No, they were all atheists. They were making games that would sell, cheap and fast. They saw that, well, first of all, one of them figured out how to break the 10 chip on the NES. Christian, can you explain what the 10 chip is, since you're the hardware guy?
Pretty much, if the chip's not if it doesn't have like a matching chip on the game cart, it won't play. Isn't that what it was?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
And then they basically, what they do to spoof it is they overload it with voltage somehow, and it just doesn't work anymore, and then it bypasses it.
Yeah, and like that's exactly what it said they did, and they.
Oh, is it? Am I right?
Yeah, you're totally right. That's exactly it.
That's how I thought it worked. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, no, that's it. And so like when you put the game in the actual NES, you didn't push it down. You just stick it in there. That's it. That's all you do. And that's how it is for all of Wisdom Tree's NES games. There's a lot of them. There's Bible Adventures, Exodus, Joshua, King of Kings,
Spiritual Warfare,
Bible Buffet, Sunday Fun Day, just so many of these. Sunday Fun Day. You want to know what that one?
Can we talk about Sunday Fun Day?
We can talk about Sunday Fun Day. Sunday Fun Day is a side-scrolling beat 'em up where your goal is to get to church, and there's a bunch of people in the way trying to stop you. And the instruction manual says they don't want to stop you from going to church. They just want you to help out around the community. But you don't really have time right now because you got to get to church.
Yeah, screw you guys.
Yeah, screw you guys. I mean, like, he's got his priorities, but also you don't have to beat him up your way through these people. Like, you can just be like, hey, I can stop by and help after church. Like, don't have to like pile drive them. Like,
you don't understand, bro.
But yeah, so the developers at Wisdom Tree, they are all like prominent atheists, but like they
nobody understands
me, and they were just doing it for the money. Like, they full on were just doing it for the money. Because
was there anyone in there that wasn't doing it for money?
Nope. Well, the salesmen, they actually hired Christian salesmen because Christian salesmen know how to talk to Christian bookstores. That's it. All the devs were either atheists or just believed in something else. Buddhist, yeah. And they'd like go to strip clubs when they weren't working and like
take the edge off, bro.
Take the edge off.
It's really hard to develop crappy games.
It's really hard to make Bible Adventures.
It just takes a lot. It takes a toll. It's taking a toll.
And then they released some stuff for the Game Boy too, which is the Bible on the Game Boy. You can just read.
I kind of want that.
I want it too, but I think it's expensive.
Isn't it like horribly translated?
No, it's King James. It's King James. No, I think there's a NIV version of it. And
I thought the Bible, there's something about it that makes it really bad.
I think it's just a bad Bible reader. I think it's just a bad app. Wait, let me look it up real quick. King James Bible for use on the Game Boy. That's it.
Metacritic, baby. Look up the Metacritic.
It's the Bible. It's the Bible. What do you mean?
Look up the Metacritic on the Bible.
The Metacritic on the Bible.
I bet it exists.
Oh, no. I don't want to. That's so dumb.
If you don't look it up, I'm going to.
Do it. I dare you. And then I'm looking for the other one because there was another one that they released that came packaged with the Game Boy port of Joshua. I don't know where it is though. Oh, NIV Bible. Yes, I was right. Game Boy NIV Bible and the 20 Lost Levels of Joshua. So it's more Joshua levels. Oh my goodness, wait. Somebody's selling all 5 Wisdom Tree Game Boy games on Mercari right now.
For how much? They're probably fake.
$20.
Yeah, they're all fake.
Yeah. No, it's already sold. Worse than that. Man. Who would fake the Wisdom Tree Game Boy games though? Who would care that much? Oh, yeah. King James Bible, $400. NIV Bible, $400. Yeah, the King James and NIV Bible readers are very expensive. Oh, a graded copy for $3,000. But
That's fine.
that's just grading though. Grading's stupid. Do you believe that grading is stupid?
All right, King James Version Bible review. There's a King James Bible review for the PlayStation Vita.
It's on the PlayStation Vita?
Yes.
You're joking. Wait, what? Oh my goodness.
There's a Reddit post that says I'm actually committing to reading King James Bible on Game Boy.
Oh my goodness.
And then someone said, "Now you're praying with power.
Now you're praying with power.
You should speedrun the game."
You should speedrun it. Oh. Okay, I'm looking for the Vita one. King James Bible. Stop saying PA Vita, PS Vita. There we go.
PA Vita.
King James Bible for PS Vita. Oh my goodness. What? What the heck? What? Oh, it was an application. That explains it.
It's real, guys.
It's real. Okay, we gotta move on. But yeah, Wisdom Tree is a bad example of what a Christian game is because it's not a Christian game. It's crappy knockoff games made to sell to a Christian market. Next, we got Left Behind Eternal Forces. I've seen this pop up in a lot of places for some reason. Like, this is more well-known than I thought.
Good.
It's so good. Left Behind Eternal Forces is so dumb, dude.
Whoa! Be careful what you're throwing around.
Okay, I will be careful because I have a friend whose great uncle wrote the Left Behind books. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. But Left Behind Eternal Forces is a really weird game. It is an adaptation of, I think, the first Left Behind book, and it is a RTS where you are people saved after the rapture, and you have to kill unbelievers, and it's really
The best
bad.
game ever.
It's best game ever. It's best game ever. No, it's awful. It's actually awful. I also just realized I did not do any research on the Bible game.
What the freak?
I'm just gonna say, and I've never watched this video, so if I'm wrong that this is a good source, you can tell me. But Scott the Waz has the Bible game video. Just watch that if you want to know about that. He probably did a lot more research than I did, even if I did do research. And now we're on to after the cringe stuff. So we got Wisdom Tree, which is late 80s, early 90s. When we get these like weird knockoff.
Did they survive into the Super Nintendo era, bro?
Super 3D Noah's Ark. That's it.
Noah's Ark 3D, bro.
Noah's Ark 3D. It's all available on Steam, by the way. Then we got the 2000s, which was kind of all over the place because you've got like Larry Boy and the Bad Apple for the PS2. That's something. And also the GBA port, which is a knockoff of Mario vs. Donkey Kong. That's weird. So that's the 2000s. And then we have 2010s, when things are actually getting serious, 2010s, 2020s, where we're in this weird place now. First thing I want to shout out, and I shouted this out last time, and I think it's the go-to people say when they go, hey, a Christian game can be good. The game That Dragon Cancer. That Dragon Cancer is an artistic indie game that chronicles the life and death of the developer's son, who died of cancer at a very, very young age. And it is something that has been played by like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, like on YouTube. And like it is a pretty high esteemed Christian game. And it is Christian, like it's pretty overtly Christian. The characters do pray to God, and because it is a true life story, and so they want to truly emphasize the things that they did in the moment and that they believed by the end. And so that is a really, really solid example of what could happen. Now back to the stupid stuff. I am Jesus Christ. Do you know about I am Jesus Christ?
Yes, I do.
You know about it? Everybody knows about it right now, I feel like. What's I am Jesus Christ, Christian?
The most beautiful game in existence. Very realistic simulation of Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's made by the devs behind, I think, House Flipper and Thief Simulator. It's
Freaking house.
freaking House Flipper. I Am Jesus Christ is a simulation game where you play through the events of the Gospels as Jesus Christ. It's strange. It is very strange, and it's very strange how much I hear people talk about it in the like higher level game crit world. Don't know why. Really don't know why. It's weird. It's just so weird. I don't want to put any more light on it, so I'm just going to stop that. And then we got 2 more games that I want to list off. These are very recent. One of them's not even out yet, but it's one that's very hyped up right now. The other one just came out in April, and I've been playing it myself, and it's really good. And this is my like actual like calling out like, hey, this is something that you guys need to check out. It's actually really good. So first thing, the one that's not out yet, it's called Gate Zero. So Gate Zero is a project being developed by BibleX Studios. It is, I'll be honest, it's the plot of Assassin's Creed, but Bible. Like, I'm not even gonna hide that, and that's weird. I think that's really weird. They are doing some really interesting things. I'm not fully on board with it right now. Basically, you are like a time traveler who travels back in time to ancient Israel so you can get the original manuscripts of the Bible so you can like show them to the world. But you travel back to the events of the Gospels, and you end up playing through a bunch of events that happen in the Gospels as just like a wanderer and a witness of the events. And they put a ton of research and development into making it as accurate of an ancient Israel culturally and structurally as possible, which that is actually a very, very good thing and could be a very good resource for overall Bible study. Just using that. It's like how there are like college level history classes that use games like Assassin's Creed Unity and Assassin's Creed Odyssey, just use their open worlds to show off like culturally how things are. And I think this could be another very good resource for that. I don't know how the game itself is going to turn out, but I do know that it could be a very good resource for study of what culture is like back then, because that makes a lot of things a lot clearer. The other game I want to shout out, and this is the one that I've been playing recently. I just passed Act 1. I'm in Act 2 right now. I don't know how many acts there are. It's probably like 3. It's not a very long game. I think it's like 2 or 3 hours long. And it's a mobile game. It's on iPhone and Android, and it's coming to Steam eventually. It's totally free, which I love that. Because the Bible is free, so might as well. And it's called The Serpent and the Seed. The Serpent and the Seed is a visual novel puzzle game where you play as a little bird who, in like a post-apocalyptic world where like the world's been consumed by like vines and thorns, and like the Snake King is ruler of the land. The bird finds the Bible and starts reading it alongside some other bird friends. And as you do that, it like visualizes the events, and it visualizes them in a very accurate way, in a very beautiful way. And it quotes scripture continuously, but like really, really well. Like, it doesn't feel like it's like hammering something into my head. It feels like it's just trying to show me like, hey, here's the beauty in all these things. It got to a point where when it got to the fall, Genesis chapter 3, I got a little teary-eyed. I did. I did get a little teary-eyed. And it's written by the same writer as That Dragon Cancer. The devs, I don't know what else they've done, but I do know the music of it is very professionally done. It's not the greatest. Do not expect like high-end like gameplay from it. The puzzles are super simple. The game has a few issues with it, like the sound effects get kind of annoying and grating in ways, and like it's a little clunky here and there, but like it's better than nothing. It's a theologically sound and very artistic indie game. I'm gonna look past those things because of this, because it is actually a very moving thing and a very accurate thing too, and a very accessible thing with it being iOS, Android, and free. And this ties to another thing that I want to mention is, little do we know, like, and I figured this out after doing all that research, little do we know, there is an entire culture of Christian indie game designers all trying to make it right now. The only reason they haven't is because indie dev is like really hard to break into, like infamously hard to break into, and Christian indie dev is even harder than that. When we see an indie game like really pop off and like really explode, like Hollow Knight, like that's a good example. Like Team Cherry was like a nobody company. Very Christian game. Like I'm just talking about like indie in general, but like Hollow Knight, Shovel Knight, Dead Cells, like these are games that are from like nobody studios, or more accurately and recently Balatro. Like indie,
you're obsessed.
It's a good example. I'm trying to break away from the crack cocaine that game is. These
Sure you are.
I almost installed it the other day. I almost installed it on my phone because it's on Apple Arcade. I didn't, but I almost did.
You need to chill.
I do need to chill. But these are good examples of the fact that like indie studios and indie games don't always blow up. It's actually really hard to break into the indie scene. There's a whole lot of games that just end up on the cutting room floor, or they drop on Steam and nobody sees them. Like, that's one of the saddest things with checking in on Next Fest every time that's around, is you find all these incredible indie games and you wishlist all these incredible indie games, and then they come out and these games that you're really, really rooting for just don't make a sound whatsoever. And it's so brutal. One of my favorite indies I tried out at Next Fest earlier this year, literally like put out by a well-known indie studio. It was dead in the water. Like nobody played it. Not because it's bad, it just had a bad roll of the dice. Like it just didn't land. That Dragon Cancer is a rare case. Gate Zero used an explosive social media campaign to get any attention. That's the only reason you hear people talking about those two specifically. And not only is indie game dev hard to break through, but gaming culture in general is just as much stacked against Christians as every other media culture, if not more. It is a very, very difficult scene to break into. Near impossible right now. So this is just a shout out to Christian game devs out there. If any are listening at all, don't stop. Do not stop.
We love you.
We love you. Don't stop. Do your best. Don't learn. Don't base yourself on what Wisdom Tree did. Learn what not to do through who Wisdom Tree is, but look at That Dragon Cancer. Look at the Serpent and the Seed. Look at Bible X. Like, see what these studios are doing.
Don't be a Wisdom Tree.
Don't be a Wisdom Tree. Be a That Dragon Cancer.
Can we talk about Noah's Ark 3D now?
Tell me about Noah's Ark 3D.
Isn't it like Doom?
Yeah, it's a Doom clone. Also by Wisdom Tree.
Isn't it on Steam?
It is on Steam. All the Wisdom.
Go give these people your money.
Don't, no, do not give them your money. Do not give them your money.
Please.
Please.
They need it.
No, they do not.
Please, Speed, I need this.
Please, Speed, I need this. Okay, now for the fun section after looking at that. Actually, this is all fun to me. But best faith-based games that I've ever played have not been purposely faith-based.
Noah's Ark 3D.
Noah's Ark 3D. Or even made by Christians, but they've just been on the idea of religion in general or Christianity in general. And they take like a bipartisan view of it. Those are usually the best ones. Pentiment, it's in my top 5. Pentiment is in my top 5 on Backlogged and is probably not changing. Pentiment. It's so good. It's freaking... What's the studio? Obsidian. It's freaking Obsidian. It's freaking Obsidian at the top of their game. Good game. Go play it. Is good. Frickin' Pentiment, man.
You're obsessed.
I am. I really am. It's so good. It's so good. These are the Fallout New Vegas guys, man. These are the New Vegas guys. And also Outer Worlds, but we're not gonna.
Yeah! We love it.
We love it. I can't bash on Outer Worlds. I've never played it. I cannot.
It's on the list.
It is on the list. It's on the monthly list. You hear that, Colton, if you're listening? If you ever listen?
Yeah, I don't think you've ever listened.
Outer Worlds is on the monthly list. It is there. Cool. Okay. Blasphemous. I really want to play through it because I've heard it does some really good stuff with talking about faith.
Dude, Henry never shuts up about Blasphemous.
I never shut up about wanting to play Blasphemous.
I know, you never do. I don't know why.
I don't know. There's just something about it that's just like drawing me in. Also, it's in my Steam library, and I like
Why,
to...
'cause it's cheap?
No, I got it on CD Keys for cheap.
A lot of things that are cheap draw you in.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever realized that?
No, I did not realize that. But that's a good thing, though. I don't want to be drawn in by expensive things.
Dude, Mario Kart World is $80. That must mean it's good.
Exactly, bro! Okay. Faith, the Unholy Trinity. I've heard really, really good things about Faith, the Unholy Trinity. Everyone I know, when I mention at some point in a conversation, which this happens a lot more than you think, which is weird. Yeah, I watch Wendy Goon. They go, "Oh, have you seen his video about Faith, the Unholy Trinity?" I'm like, no, I want to play the game. They're like, dude, you gotta play the game. You have?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hear from everyone dude, you gotta either play the game or watch Wendy Goon's video. So I've heard really good things about that. Doom.
Doom.
Rip and tear, man. That's my only note. Just rip and tear. Doom. Rip up them demons and stuff. Yeah. Forgotten City. I have been spoiled on what the overall message of that is, but I have not been spoiled on what the big twist is. But it's the effect exterior worldviews leave on our own worldview, and recognizing those effects and recognizing how what things are scriptural and what things we just built on top of that were from other cultures. That very interesting thing. And then we got Zelda, which is completely accidentally probably.
Zelda is very religious. We
is
made a whole video on it in the original season 1.
Yeah, and a new one, which is more accurate. Zelda's very religious, and it does have some Christian stuff in the original, which is weird. It's weird.
It's the Bible.
He has the Bible. Link in the Link to the Past, praise to Jesus. It's weird. It's really, really weird. A lot of the Zelda games accidentally become gospel stories, like Wind Waker specifically. Goodness, the gospel's there. Goodness. Go listen to our 4-hour thing about it.
We love it.
We love it. Last, I want to end with a question. What is the formula for a Christian game? that we should be keeping our eyes out for? I think, based on all this, the formula we should be watching out for is basically what I've been saying above, which is something that you can go into and come out of with a better understanding of humanity, a better understanding of the effect of the fall, better understanding of God, a better understanding of God's relationship with us, a better understanding of the gospel. Not just surface level Bible facts, but like actual like deeper level like emotion. So like that Dragon Cancer, it's that deeper level of I'm going to see what loss is like through this person's eyes, and I'm going to understand how this person responded to it as a faithful follower, and I'm going to see what went into that leads to my own faithfulness when I deal with loss. Because I will deal with loss. Probably not in the same way, but there is a large chance that something very similar could happen in my life. And seeing that through this person, and seeing that this person went through that too, and seeing this is how they faithfully responded, that's an example that I can take back into my own life. Like, that's why that's such a good example of what a Christian game is. And that's why I think that's what we should build this this framework on for making Christian games and enjoying Christian games is, am I actually taking anything away from this? Because more than just a regular game, I know we like promote that a lot on the show with the regular games, is like, what am I taking out? What am I taking out of this? But like, even outside of doing that, like, we need to even more say that for Christian games. Like, even more say, what am I taking out of this? Yeah. That's my understanding. That's my piece about it. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Okay. You got
So now it's time to talk about Noah's Ark 3D.
Now it's time to talk about Noah's Ark 3D. So it's Doom, but you take care of the animals on the Ark. Okay. Unless you got anything to say, let's move on.
You were the one that did all the research for this episode.
I did do all the research for this episode. I gotta like give some of the research to you, dude. I like gotta just like give you some stuff to do.
Give me homework, dude.
I gotta give you homework, dude. I do. I actually do. I need to stop like putting all this on myself. All right. Outro time. Patreon. Get on it. Do it. Give us your money. No, but
Henry's starting a special Patreon.
I am.
Yes.
I am. What's that?
Bible time with Henry.
Bible time. Am I doing this? I don't have the time to do that, man. What?
No, I'm joking.
Okay. Phew. But yeah, we have some.
Every day at noon.
Oh, no.
For 3 hours, Henry reads the Bible with a live audience.
Of course. Yeah, I definitely have the time to do that. I absolutely can do that, definitely, of course. But no, for real though, join the Patreon. We would really, really enjoy if you did that, because then we can pay for stuff like new games, or more importantly, new mics, software,
Not paying for new software.
No, not paying for new software. But like other softwares that could help out. New games. I think I already said that. I did. Mainly mics, mainly equipment. We just need equipment, really. We can settle with it. We have been like blessed with the amount of opportunities we've had to get games for free or cheap that are like recent games that we can talk about. We have definitely been like really blessed to do that. Like the Switch 2, that just ended up in my hands one day, and yes, I'm paying the full price for it, but like it's in a very generous way from a very generous person. Thank you, Charlie. And like Silk Song, that just ended up because like Christian just happened to have somebody's Game Pass. Like these things just stumble upon us. So like this really is not for new games, because new games, I have like this understanding now that like if the Lord wants us to talk about something new, he'll give us the space to talk about. Yeah, he'll give us the access to it.
CD key.
He'll give us the CD key. No, but like actually I do have this feeling that like if there is something new that the Lord wants us to talk about, he's gonna give us access to it, and he's gonna make it easy for us to go and do that. But a lot of the times we have plenty of things that we can build off of. So this is really just for equipment and other like things like that, and like paying for, like, I really want to pay some of our guys, specifically Rylan Anderson, our graphic designer, because man, does he do some work.
At least him. Because he watches it.
Yeah, I really want to pay our guys, and that would be really, really nice if we could, and we could only do that if we had something like the Patreon. Join the Discord. I'm very active on there. I try and message in there all the time. It's a small community of like 2 people, but there's
like 8.
And now there's like 8. No,
yeah, bots.
Yeah, I got rid of a bunch of bots because we didn't need them.
We got Craig.
We got what's it? The stream bot. We got
a bunch of cool fellers in there.
A bunch of cool fellers, like my best friend Streamcord. He's great. Love Streamcord.
Great talkative.
Manito RSS. Yeah, great guys.
What is Manito RSS?
Manito RSS.
Yeah.
Manito RSS is like I post my RSS feed into it, and then it automatically messages whenever there's an episode out. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Anyways, join the Discord. I'm pretty active on there. I'm most active on there, honestly. Like, I am messaging on there like at least once a day, and it's a really solid place. Buy some merch. As I mentioned Jeff Keighley earlier, get the Jeff Keighley fan club merch. I love that one. But
you always say that.
I do always say that. Or you say it
I
first.
love that one.
You say it first is the thing, though. And then
love that one.
The Sell Your Skylanders shirt. That's a great one. I love that one so much. Sell Your Skylanders. What a great shirt. Man, that's a great one.
Can't sell it anymore.
You sold two Skylanders, bro. 2 Skylanders. 2 of them. 2 guys.
Yeah. That's the collection.
Sure. Yeah. Someday we're going to switch to video when Spotify forces us to, and when we do, you guys are going to see. You're going to see it's more than 2 guys.
No.
Yeah. Share the show. We are a word of mouth show, so any way you can share it with others who would enjoy it would be super beneficial. Please tell people about the show. That's our only way of marketing.
Please.
Please. I need this. Credit to the team. Rylan Anderson, our producer and graphic designer. Colton Anderson, our creative content advisor. Credit to our theme composer, R. Snider, for the opening song, Happy Town, and the outro song, Sunsets. His Spotify is linked below in every single episode. If you're on Spotify, scroll down to the comments and tell us what you thought of the episode. If you're on Apple Podcasts, follow us and download the episodes. And then do whatever is on the other platforms. Did you know we're on YouTube now? I figured that out. We're on YouTube now. I got it.
How are we on YouTube now? What do you mean you figured it out?
Oh,
I thought you just meant, yeah, we're on YouTube for some reason.
We're on YouTube now. No, I figured out how to post your RSS feed to YouTube. So we're on YouTube now. That's been our like most requested place to go. So yeah, we're on YouTube now. Oh yeah, we're on YouTube now. So go follow us on there when you find us. Check out the show's Spotify account. I've lovingly made playlists of worship music inspired by the themes we discuss in the bonus episode specifically. This is the new version of Song Time because I got music that I want to show you guys. Find us at Substack at Courage Wisdom Power Official. I'm kind of active on there every now and then. Not as much as I was.
Or Haunted House by Mudhouse, bro?
Heck yeah, I am. You know it.
Is that on there?
Yes, it is. Remember to have the courage to stand up for the faith, the wisdom to speak God's word, and the power to live for the Lord in everything we do, because just by listening, you're furthering the goal we set out to reach. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. We'll see you, hopefully next time, in the Crisis Core bonus.
No!
See you guys.